Hello, Hyrule Adventurers! I'm back again. My hair is super short. We got another exciting topic to talk about today. We're gonna be talking about Legend of Zelda, Breath of the Wild. Shiro, what are you doing here? What's that? Ravio left me a package hidden inside the wall? Let's go get it! Ravio left me a package, but it's stuck in the wall. I guess there's only one thing I can do. Looks like we got some secret treasure. Well, that was quite the misadventure, but now we have the package. Sleep well, hero, and dream of smashing all the pots in Hyrule. Just had to sneakily grab Link's little Master Sword here to get this package open. Here we go. This is it. A box inside a box. I'm use that Master Sword again. Guys, you won't believe this. There's another box. Oh, it's just great. Here it is. Gosh. Yeah, see that? Oh my gosh, there he is! He's the Figma Link from A Link Between Worlds. It's the deluxe edition because I couldn't help but get all the accessories. It's so cool. So what we're doing is we're jumping right into this unboxing right now. We're gonna start looking at him, checking it out. Here we go. Alright, Hylians, here. I'm Zeth of Hyrule, and I'm here with all your Zelda needs. And here we are looking at the long-awaited Max Factory Good Smile Company Figma Link, A Link Between Worlds version. And this could not be more exciting. The packaging for this figure alone is super cool. Just look at the detailed pictures we get on the sides here. And the product number for this Link here is the EX32. And then on the back here, it shows off all his deluxe edition accessories, which I had to order the deluxe edition because so much extra cool stuff came with it. I couldn't help it. And with how much I do the figure photography with him, it was just gonna be worth it. It's Zelda, you know? Why not? There's the top of the box there. Here we got an awesome, huge window displaying all of his cool accessories. Down to the little green rupee, it's kind of hard to see there in the my. As for the detail on the packaging here, I mean, it's got everything a Figma box should have. It's got the official Nintendo seal on there, just so you know, it's not a bootleg. I did order this straight from Good Smile Company. I pre-ordered it and then got it very quickly. I even ordered it with speedy shipping so I could unbox it sooner for you guys, so you could get a good look at it before ordering it. So I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. You know, be sure to subscribe if you are liking this and everything else. All right, we're gonna go ahead and tackle the unboxing. We're gonna get everything out and then look at all the pieces individually. So here we go. You can see there's a little cutaway in the inside of the box there, so you can display the figure stand. Some good stuff in there. I'm probably not going to use it, but it's cool. Okay. Alright, so now we got Classic Link all unboxed here and everything's out and we're looking at all the pieces we get here. And you see he comes with a lot more accessories than the previous Figma Skyward Sword Link. This Link comes with a ton of accessories, I mean a lot here. And I gotta say, this is my new favorite Figma Link. I love the classic look for Link with the brown sleeves and the whole cartoony feet and stuff like that, and poofy hair. So I am stoked about this figure. We're gonna go ahead and take a look at the figure first. We're gonna look at the paint job, posability, all that stuff, and then we're gonna individually look at all the accessories here. So let's go ahead and take a look at Link. This figure is honestly awesome. They captured his cartoonish look perfectly, down to the funky proportions and everything else. Let's start with paint detail here. I'd say it's kind of a pale forest green color for the tunic, and this is quite a bit different than the leaf green color of Skyward Sword Link's tunic. So there's a difference there in the color. Good Smile does it right. So we're gonna get nice and close and look at all the features here. Alright, so we got accurate paint on the belt buckle and the belt itself. He's got breaks in the tunic in both sides that allows for leg movement. This is a soft, very soft rubbery material, whereas the rest of the tunic is also made of the same material that's just going over Link himself. The eye detail could not be better. I mean, they captured his perfect little smile, eyebrow print and everything. The sculpt for the face is awesome. The hairpiece is honestly one of my favorite pieces here. It's got the little cartoonish swoosh sticking out the back. It's got his big ears, and then the flaring hair behind the hat there. You can see just all the accurate detail, right colors, everything is great. Posable joint there in the hat, so you can have it blowing a lot in the wind or just kind of curling. The hat has some nice wrinkling there, and so does the whole sculpt. I mean, on all of this, it's not too drastic, but there is some nice, like, cloth effect here. It's got the dark brown on the bottom of the boots, it has the light brown on the top of the boots, and then the really yellowish goldish brown on the rim of the boots there. I love this sculpted detail right here. The little ties holding this tunic together on the collar there. I love those small details. So happy. So now for posability, good smile joint in there in the head. So I mean, it allows for huge range of motion. I mean, all the way down, all the way up, all the way around. It's got awesome range of motion. There is a joint in the hat here. It goes all the way around. Allows for a lot of motion there. I mean, you can just do like, woo, like, whoa, he's crazy. And then the face, of course, because it's a Figma, the face and hair piece does come out. So you got the hair piece here, and then the face piece comes off, so you can exchange it for other face pieces. So that just goes on like that. Then you put on the hair piece there. In the shoulders, he's got more of these ball joints attached to full pivot joints. You got full ranges of motion in the shoulders and in the elbows and in the wrists. Same thing, which are the new joints for Figma, because old Figma Link there just has a peg that rotates. This now has full pivot and rotation, which is so much better. Love it. And then we do have a bit of an ab crunch here in the middle. It doesn't allow for that much motion, but he can look up quite a bit, get that kind of funky bunches going on there. Plus this does rotate, so if you're wanting to put him in a pose like that where he's looking to the side or anything like that, it's going to be great. On the inside here, we do have ball joints attached to pivot joints at the top of the leg, so he can get into extreme running poses once again. In the knee here, it's got another one of those awesome pivot joints that Good Smile just loves to use, and they are awesome joints. They always turn very smooth. They're never loose, but they're never too tight that you feel like you're gonna break the figure to move it around. It's just the perfect joint in my opinion. It's another one of those joints inside the foot there. It's a little harder to see. And then an actual just pivot socket joint right here in the toe, which is super impressive. Because you can, you know, angle his toes like he's running or stepping up onto a stair or anything like that. Like, it's just a great joint to have for posing the figure in any kind of realistic pose. It does pivot here. The whole leg rotates because of that pivot joint up in the hip, and then the foot rotates separately as well. So, fantastic posability here. The best kind of posability ever. Figma posability. Alright, so now we're looking at the accessories here. We got the cartoony short stubby Master Sword, and this piece is absolutely awesome. I love it. Because in comparison to the Master Sword from Skyward Sword, see how much more realistic the sword is? It's very well proportioned, and it's very long and all that. This one's just kind of like, boop, you know, it's got like, it's wider at the end, and it's got a very cool cartoony look to it. It's also thicker. I've noticed this sword's thinner than this one. See? Look at the thickness there. So it's a little bit more of a sturdy piece. It's also a lot shorter. One other thing about this Master Sword here is it does detach at the handle, so you can put it into his hand without having any troubles there, and then it just clicks in like that. This here is the awesome hook shot. I am so excited for this piece. I mean, this is a piece I wanted to use in photo shoots and stuff like that for a very long time now. and you can see it's got an awesome handle, very well painted, and then it comes out here, look at that, and then you can replace it with this awesome piece, the extended chain piece, which is a solid piece of plastic here, very well molded, and it's broken into these little, like, you know, hexagonal box pieces here, and this just plugs right into that. So now you have an extending hook shot that can be used for photos as well. The handle here, so that he can hold it, separates from the base there, and then it pulls apart here, so you can put it into his hand, then insert the peg accordingly, and then put it back on with his hand attached. The Hylian shield, a legendary Zelda piece. On the back side of the Hylian shield here, you see it's got the awesome sturdy handle and strap there, and this piece does come off. They all come off, just like the other Figma Link shield. So see, you got that piece, and then you have this piece here, and then this piece comes apart. So you can put it into his hand that way. And then you can also switch what sides the handle is on, so you can make him right or left-handed, which is a cool option. I'm gonna keep him a lefty because this is classic Link we're talking about. Of course he's left-handed. This shield is super cool. It's got awesome paint detail and metallic painting where needed. It's just an amazing piece. Look at how reflective that is. It's awesome. The jar here, which is one of my favorite pieces, to be completely honest. I love that they included a jar. You can have Link smashing it. It also is hollow, so you can fit stuff inside it, do pictures that way, and it's just flat on the bottom there. And I just love that they added this piece in. It is so cool. It's got the nice classic look to it. Here's the wind rod, where we're gonna go into something interesting here. So it's the rod itself. Link can hold it in his hands, and then this piece comes off here. See that? Where that comes off. This piece comes off here as well. So see, it breaks into 3 separate pieces there. As you take this thin swirling plastic piece here, and this is very thin plastic. It's not a solid piece, so if you were to bend it or something, it would definitely show. So be careful with this piece. And what you do here, put this on one end. This is definitely going to be an easy place to lose or mess up, so be careful with it. That cap piece goes in there like that, and then this piece goes in the bottom here. So there we go. Kind of solidifies that piece there. And then this goes on here. So see that piece there? That's pretty awesome. It's a swirling wind rod, so Link can fly around on it, have all kinds of crazy windy misadventures. It also makes a great top. Wow, look at that go. That's really something. Wow. We had to zoom all the way in for this little piece here. This is little baby Mai. These creatures are hidden all over the world of Link Between Worlds, and this guy is just great. Look at him or her. Yeah, whatever, probably her. Just look at this little guy. He's got a little red blob for the mouth. He's like, I'm so sad. He's sad because he's lost. He's lost from his mother. And just 2 little dots for the eyes and a little spiky shell going on his back. So you could do anything with this guy, including hide him in a pot. Our other pieces include the rupee. It's a large transparent piece here that just looks very nice. And it's got a hole for a peg, as well as our bomb piece here. There's the bomb. It's really nicely painted. I mean, it's just solid black all the way around, and it's got the little cap and then the red at the top for like where the wick would burn, and a peg also. So what you can do with this is you peg, and see, you can have the bomb there, or you could do it as the rupee, or you could do the rupee on display right there as well. I mean, rupees are for collecting, so it looks kind of cool flying there. We have Link's alternate face as well. This is more of a grumpy face. We don't get a huge variety in faces here. One he's smiling, one he's grumpy. That's it. I would have loved to see more different faces. I mean, smiling, laughing out loud, like something like, ah, ha, ha. You know, different faces. I mean, because it's a deluxe edition, I was hoping maybe they'd throw in one more face or something like that, but they did not. But that is okay, because the pieces they did include are very cool. Next, we are looking at the hand tree here. We got all the different hands here. It's duplicates of each hand for the right and left hand side. We got this hand so he can hold items, this hand so he can grip items, and then this hand so he can just be open-handed. And Link also includes 2 closed-fisted hands, so that is cool. But the pegs are for holding rupees or bombs or anything like that. Look at that, little tiny replacement peg. This piece is probably one of the coolest things about this whole setup here. I'm kind of disappointed how thin the plastic is. I was thinking maybe it'd be a thicker plastic piece. It's very flimsy. It's like a piece of lamination. It looks like he's merged into the wall. He's merged into the wall! Get him out! Wow! But this wall merge piece is very awesome. It's very cleverly painted too, or printed. You know, I guess they had to paint it and then print it on there. And it does include this little piece here. This piece is a kind of stand for it that can attach to the rest of the Figma stand. See, it holds him in there like that, so you could attach him to the rest of the stand and have him propped up against something, I guess, or do him like this, going across the wall. Instructions, who cares? An official Figma Ziploc baggie. Wow! Wow, official Figma Ziploc baggie. Wow. And then the official Figma stand, which comes with this detachable piece that goes into the back of the character, which goes right here. So, you know, if you've ever owned a Figma, you already know about this part. Now that we've looked at all the accessories, I just wanted to talk about the figure a little bit more. Ravio's bracelet is also its own separate piece, which is very cool for one specific reason. When you remove the hand piece, I'm doing it very carefully right now. Oh my gosh, very careful. There we go. When you remove the hand piece, you can take off the bracelet, and then he literally just looks like any Link from any of the Oracle games, Link's Awakening, Legend of Zelda 1 or 2. Like, he could just be any classic Link. So be very careful when you're removing the hand. Go ahead and work it off the tiny peg. There we go. You can pick any hand you want to off the hand tree once you get it off. I'm gonna go ahead and give him both of his grabbing hands so I can make him hold the sword and the shield, and then put those on him. Put the peg back inside the hand, and then I'm gonna go ahead and put it back on the wrist, and I'm gonna go ahead and do that for the other hand. Alright, next thing I wanted to do is show you how he holds items. See, it just goes on there. This piece does come off. It's still not gonna break apart though, and this piece comes off as well. And then you just assemble that in his hand as well. There we are. And then you just gotta put the pegs back in there. Then you just go ahead and put this piece back in, and this does have a notch in one side, so it only goes like this onto the shield there. There we are, all accessorized. One of the last things I wanted to show you guys here is how to swap the faces, and that's pretty easy. You do just remove the hair piece and then the face piece. And then we're gonna grab the new face piece here, which is his grumpy face. And you just put that on the peg there, and then you just put on the hair piece. Bam! I don't know about this, guys. Our blonde emo hero. I will kill you, Ganondorf. And then as for that open palm hand, it does hold the bombs there with the peg. See? So we can hold that. One last thing I was wanting to do in this unboxing and figure review is a size comparison, which I do in all my videos. So here he is in comparison to Figma Link. And there's Figma Link freaking out because he's got a little brother now. But as you can see, the scale is hugely different. This truly is an adult size, and he is very kid-sized in comparison. Here he is in size comparison to 8-bit White Link, who I unboxed in my latest video. Alright, thank you guys so much for watching. Be sure to subscribe if you like this content. I'm always doing Zelda unboxings. Sometimes I do Let's Plays. I got animations on the way still. Heroes, you can always email me at zethofhyrule@gmail.com, so be sure to email me there if you want to talk or just got some suggestions or anything like that. Go ahead and shoot me an email. Thank you so much for watching. Every like, every comment, every subscription, it means a lot. Thank you guys for all your support, and I am just so happy to finally be doing this unboxing, and I'm happy to be showing it to you guys so early. I'm glad to be. Thank you guys so much. It means a lot. And until next time, keep on adventuring, heroes!